The idea behind the project is to help them boost their English and maths skills, to prepare them for when they move into year 8 at school. So what we've been doing as part of the project is the kids have been working on a project to plan a charity football match. They've had to compile a dream team of the players that they'd like to play. They've been writing letters to players to ask them to come and play. And then they've been looking at all of the kind of aspects that they would have to consider behind planning a football game. So they've had to think about the merchandise that they would sell for the game, the products that they would sell in the kiosks, advertising campaign, and all of those sort of elements, and then culminating into today's press conference, the idea being that they'll now go away and write a report on their findings today.
An interesting experience, but not an experience for me. It was obviously for the guys who were doing it, and they looked like they enjoyed it. They looked like it was something they can remember, and maybe might have sparked something, and we've got the next John Marks in our hands.
What did you get from the kids? Did you get the impression that they got a lot out of it and got a lot out of you?
Well, yeah, I mean, they started asking me bank details and stuff like that, It's a bit a bit much, but no, it was great for them, and as you said, it looked like they did enjoy it, and I think they've done a lot of work and preparation going into that, and actually been able to do something with the player, like in the actual press conference room, which they'll see a lot of in Sky Sports, with obviously the gaffer being on there, and all their managers being there, Jose Mourinho being there, so for them to kind of think, oh well, I've actually interviewed in that room, it's great, something to remember for them.
We're really lucky here with the setting at the football club that we've got, they can look at all of the business elements behind the football club. So it's been, easy for them to kind of use, it's almost like a distraction of the football club, so it's not quite so obvious that they've been working on their English and maths, and obviously football is something that's really interesting and exciting for young people, so that kind of has given it a really good background. And then, like I said earlier, kind of using that to underpin their maths and their English skills. I think he tackled the questions really well. I kind of gave the kids a little bit of a free rein. I didn't want to be too restricting about the questions that they were able to ask, and so I think that kind of reflected. Some of the kids asked some questions about his career, some of them were a bit more off the wall, but I think that's really important, and I think that's what I've tried to do as part of the project as well. I've said to the children right at the start, it's important that they put their creative stamp on all the work that they're doing, but he answered all the questions. He wasn't too fazed by them, so that was good.
I enjoyed it a lot, obviously. I try and involve myself as much as I can. Me and John were just having a chat yesterday, and that's how it kind of came up. We said there's a couple of kids coming down who've been doing a programme with the Community Trust, and they're doing a mock interview and looking for a player. I said, yeah, absolutely. It's nothing to any of us, to come down for a couple of hours in an afternoon, not even a couple of hours. Like it's less than an hour in the afternoon, but it just makes it that better, that bit more special for the guys who are doing it. And as I said before, anything they can do to add to the already brilliant Community Trust and the programmes they're doing, then fantastic.
Well, I think it really sets apart what we're doing here compared to what other kind of summer programmes that might be available elsewhere. And it's an absolute boost, like the kid said. He's a professional footballer, and that he's a celebrity, the students, and it's a real treat. And like I said, I think they'll go away from here wanting to tell everybody about it. So it's a real boost for them.